Welcome back to the 2019 Zootown Open presented by Inc. Realty. I am Ian Anderson, again joined by Christian Dietrich. We're back out at Blue Mountain. Really such a fun course to watch. You live about an hour from the course, Christian?
Yeah, Helena's more like an hour and a half or 2 hours to the east, 120 miles or so. Okay. But grew up in Missoula, and I got a lot of Blue Mountain rounds under my belt.
I am jealous, sir. What a fun course to have in your backyard. There is our card going into round two. We got Jordan Castro leading the crew, Colton Montgomery, Calvin Heimburg, and Grady Shue. We're going to try and chase him down. We're on to hole one. Tell us about it, Christian.
Well, you just gotta get through that gap that the drone went, and then if you're anywhere on this kind of upper plateau, you got the easy three. All these guys will be hoping to get it all the way up there for the look at two for sure. But the main danger is hitting one of these early trees and then going down in this huge ravine.
I haven't seen it yet, and hopefully I never do. Here is Jordan staying clean so far.
Great shot.
Wow.
Great shot.
That'll bird. Starting it off like Garrett did last round. Colton looking to bite off that line.
Yeah, that looked more like a mid or something, and I think that's just a great line. Oh. Wow.
Colton and his brother.
Great shot.
A couple touring pros out of Colorado. Some great talents. Awesome. And we got Calvin Heimburg out of Florida. I want to say Safety Harbor.
Well, he's obviously not having any flatlander difficulties out here, so credit to him.
Not so much. And Grady Shue.
A little right. Yep. Caught that tree, so he'll have to settle for the easy layup.
Yep. Better than being in the valley, at least.
Way better.
Here is his upshot, going to the forehand.
There we go.
Nice. You remember when Discmania was doing those combines?
Yeah.
I think Grady was one of the winners.
No way.
Yeah. Pretty sure. Kid bombs.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a credit to their talent recognition. That's for sure.
Pretty cool. Jordan and Calvin with some casual birds. Calvin with the extra casual bag on there. Giving James Proctor a run for his money. He's the bag on champ. There's Colton making good. That's 3 birds on this hole. Well done.
Yep, it's right there, and you sure want to start with it, but it doesn't always reveal itself.
Very, very true. Jordan's still leading Colton and Calvin by a stroke. Grady slipping back a little bit, but still hanging out. And we're on to hole 2. Tell us about it.
Well, you got a sloped green and sloped fairway. So, the common play is the forehand to kind of just take advantage of that. Also can try to lay a little backhand putter on an Anheuser. Problem with that, though, is you can catch an edge and roll all the way down this hill. I've seen it before. So a little flexy forehand like this, just right up the pipe, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, Jordan.
Little long.
Yeah, not bad at all, though. It's a putt. Hopefully Jordan's got his round one putting mojo still cooking.
Yeah.
Colton?
Yeah, kind of the pure hyzer, and that's great, too, if you can avoid the trees at the beginning.
Yeah. Might have to manage that tree a little bit, but should be looking at a putt. Calvin.
Smooth. Oh, there we go.
Almost dunked it. Nice.
Yep.
And Grady is going to go for the backhand. Let's see how it plays.
Flexing out, huh?
Kind of fortunate at that tree, but
no.
Wow.
That happens. That sure happens. Hopefully he can get up and down.
He's got a great forehand up, so at least that'll come in handy here.
Perfect.
Yeah. No damage done. Looks like Colton was too pinched, just laid up for his par smartly. Jordan, though, he's staring this down. Come on, man.
Oh, my God. Chill out, dude.
Jordan Macbeth is playing well today.
Oh my God, it's awesome.
Calvin? No worries on that bird.
It's the most casual 2-down to start I've ever seen.
It's pretty easy, isn't it? When you throw him as well as Calvin does, man. You just drop him in. And there is he and Jordan with the birdies. Calvin remaining just one back, moving into sole possession of second. Colton and Grady lurking. We're going to be on to hole 3. The difficulty is going up here, Christian.
Yeah, boy, this is a touchy one. You know, there's really no great routes, so you're just kind of trying to put it on the dance floor. The risk is fading out or going long and off the back of this thing, and both of those results can be pretty disastrous. So you're really just looking to put something up that's not going to not going to fade out. Maybe a little S curve if you want to get jiggy, but if you fade out early, you're in trouble. Like this might be.
Hopefully that caught a tree or two because it could have gone way down the hill.
Ooh. Yeah, that's close.
Yeah. Calvin? Looks like his eagle. That's up there somewhere, I promise.
Oh my God.
Wow.
What was that?
Yes. Calvin power.
New routes.
Yeah.
New routes at Blue Mountain that I'm not aware of.
Colton, this looks like it's going to fade early.
Yeah, fading out a little bit. That's why I like kind of overpowering a slower disc, because you just take the fade right out of it.
Yeah, it's well put. Grady?
This looks like it might be a mid, which I think is a nice play.
It seems like it, right? Just a better shape for it.
Yeah, great shot.
Yeah, well done. Give him a putt. And oh my.
Ooh.
Well, that's Jordan down there.
What a shot.
Beautiful.
What a shot.
And Colton, not much better, but a slightly worse result.
Yeah, that's got work.
He does. Grady's got to look at it. Yeah.
Hopefully that's sat. It can be pretty fast green up there.
Very true. That hard pan in the backside slope. Calvin, though, not worried about that. He's trying to make it 2. Yeah. Yeah. He's pretty good at the whole putting thing, too.
He's just got that putt. It reminds me of Kenny's putt, where it's just, the arm moves quickly and then A to B so fast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Colton with an unfortunate little chain out there. And can't save his par. Grady, though, with a great par. Oh, you were kidding? That thing went pretty far, didn't it?
Yeah, no joking. Goes right back the other direction. You sure see some tin cuppage.
Absolutely. Jordan's going to save par after a fantastic second shot. What a recovery.
Yeah, unbelievable, really.
Well done, Jordan.
Good stuff.
And Colton will be dropping in a pretty sad bogey here. But after that drive, can't be too mad at it.
Yeah, if you on that second shot, if you're hitting next to the basket, you're going to go down the hill where Grady was. So it really is pretty touchy. Colton just left it a little short there.
Yeah, he did. Losing another stroke to Calvin, as Calvin, I think, is pretty close to lead there if it wasn't tied. Hole 4, par 3, we're going downhill, and sure looks like a full money throw.
Yeah, try to split this big gap and then miss whatever trees you can on the way to the basket. We might see Calvin go for the big hyzer that is only accessible to the true distance throwers. Most folks though are throwing a fairway driver just right down this gap here. This is a little low, but that can be perfect if you get under this branch and all the way to it. Oh, that was a good shot.
It was, wasn't it? That was going to get there if he caught that trunk.
Yeah.
Castro? Looks better than last time.
Yep, a little high, so you'll just be flirting with that big tree and, probably not getting through. But honestly, a easy 3 on this, which is kind of what it is if you're in this gully, even though the green's a little touchy, is more or less what you're looking for. A 2, you got to have a little bit of a luck factor.
Very true. Grady?
That looked great.
And Caught a late-ish tree, but decent trickle.
Yeah, that just the big grandfather tree down there that you're really throwing right at, because it's it's kind of the center of the line.
Colton up next.
Could this get under?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. That almost would have ace ran. Those trees, that would have been absolutely perfect.
Yeah, might have got to skip up at the basket, but missed that last tree. Jordan smartly laying up for the par. I'm sure Calvin will be doing the same here in a second, but not the easiest upshot with that hard pan and slope green.
Nope. Yeah, and there are rocks, so you can't really slide it up into it.
Yeah, it's real tricky. Grady's got to look for the 2, but a bit of a dangerous bid with that slope behind.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be 20.
Yeah, I would imagine.
At least.
Colton a little bit closer. Get a stroke on the field, Colton. Oh, buddy. At least he hit metal.
Yeah, boy, such a luxury to miss a putt at that and not be right in a 4 down.
Calvin's going to try and save par. No gimme here. Well.
Wow.
It's a Calvin gimme.
Great putt.
Yep.
God, just such a great putt.
And Grady makes his comebacker for the par save, thankfully.
Good putt.
And looks like we've been working all pars here, which I'm sure not a bad scenario here.
No, and that's probably going to happen at least half the time for a top pro card.
Yeah, I would say.
Everyone's writing down a 3.
Well, Colton had a great opportunity for the 2 there.
Yeah.
Would have been a good round starter for him. Getting him back in the mix there after that bogey on the last one, but he'll settle for par, and we are tied at the top with Calvin and Jordan sitting at 12. They've opened up a little gap over Colton, who's sitting 3 back, and Grady 2 more as we head into hole 5. Honestly, pretty Musketti out here for you guys.
Yeah, really these next 5 holes are all ones where guys are just really hoping to get a 2 look at least. And this one, just a kind of easy hyzer around the big tree that's in front of it. I mean, you just kind of feel like you have no excuse if you're not, putting it more or less right there.
So true. That's a Firebird out of Calvin, and that's real good.
Yep, no problems, right? Just that's what you do.
Yep. Jordan going to try and copy that.
A little lower. Yeah, he'll get that, but you kind of can. I mean, that's an often mistake if you don't throw it into the tree, that you leave it a little wide and it doesn't quite make it through back. This is wrapped around a little too much, but again, probably enough that no problem.
Yeah, it's a putt. Grady hits 9 out of 10, if not more. Colton going Captain America, it looks like.
Probably a little left as well, but should be workable.
He almost spiked Grady's disc.
Colton, come on, man.
Oh,
there we go.
Good putt, Grady.
Great putt. Yeah, and both Grady and Colton, I mean, no birds so far. You really feel like you need to get going with those big holes on the back.
Yeah.
Lurking.
Colton did have 1, but he also gave it back on 3.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Here is Colton with his bird. There we go, Colton. He loves that low putt, man. You'll see he just fires him in low and hope. Usually they go in. Calvin.
Awesome.
Casual all day.
Well, I did not get to play with Calvin this tournament. Spoiler alert. And I was really bummed about that. Zootown is such a great opportunity for those of us who are weekend warriors to get to play with some of the touring pro guys. And when someone who you never played with, it's just really great is in town. It's always a goal.
Nice, man. Yeah, he's a fun hang too. Just real chill dude. Hole 6, par 3. Another big hyzer for that pro power.
Yeah, if you're going the pure hyzer, you got to get over some trees, and if you're like Calvin is there over those trees, which is it definitely increases the technicality of the shot. Yeah, he didn't quite get back, so not quite. Or you can kind of go straighter and lower with this kind of flat hyzer that Jordan almost got.
Yeah, just a little bit more height on that. That grass will munch up a disc in a hurry.
Yeah,
Grady,
not getting there.
Nope. Grady up next.
Oh my gosh. That is not the preferred line.
That is not. So what happened is there's like a little divot or a little like in the tee pad. He stepped in it and tried to stop himself, but didn't quite. But I'm really happy he laughed it off. So the rest of us could too.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, that's one where. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do, man? Just throw a good second shot, right? And it's not a bad line where he is. Kind of opened it up a little bit even.
Oh, I want to see the par save so bad.
Right? Let's do it. It's possible.
It'll be something. He's inside the circle.
Jordan? Not known for the forehand, but that's a beautiful forehand up.
Great.
Calvin looks like circle's edge.
35, 40.
Yep.
Close. That's how you want to miss, I suppose, but not quite.
And let's see this par save. Get it, Grady.
Come on.
Yes.
Hey.
That's so awesome.
Awesome. That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Par. Thank you.
Oh, man. Just fantastic.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
And
there we go. Colton. Great putt.
Yeah, it's dead center.
Bang.
Nice bird right there. I believe that'll be a stroke on the card for him. Ooh, Jordan. Little pro side, but it settled in nicely, and Calvin will drop in his par.
Yep.
So Colton getting closer into the mix now, just sitting two back of our leaders, personified by Calvin and Jordan. Grady is lurking after that par save. What a par save. What a way to shake it off too, man. That could really get somebody down, and he just shook it off and did what he needed to do. It was cool to see. Hole 8, Heartbreak Hill. We're going uphill, Christian.
Yeah, and you got to get through this little gap here. But all of these guys have the power to put it, to the basket. If not, maybe just a 20, 25 footer. So that's what they're looking to do.
Colton ripping it up the hill.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Yeah.
This looks really good.
Wow.
Great. Just great shot.
Nice rip, Colton. Calvin, power not a problem for him on this one.
Calvin with the AVR.
Wow.
Ian, I have a confession to make, which is that I don't worry about going long on this hole.
No. I imagine most people don't. There is Jordan getting up there. He's almost pin high, just a little bit short left. Grady looking to come back from that last hole. Maybe sneaking a 2 here. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, a little low trajectory, makes it, well, what am I talking about? That's 12 feet. Way to go, Grady.
I think he'll hopefully bang that one for us. Jordan is lining this up, and you want to make this go in or miss completely.
Oh. Yes, sir. That's safe.
Ooh, Grady rattled around in there too, but thankfully it settled in. That's always a scary second or two.
Imagine a spit all the way down the hill.
Oh, God, that'd be a heartbreaker. And Calvin with a scary putt, but knocks it home. And Colton should be cleaning up the birdie as well. Really well played by the card here.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, that's one of those. You know what? If you're on tour and you're playing 30 events, that's going to happen at one or two of them.
It really will. Jordan cleans up his par. Colton did the same, and Grady and Calvin strokes on the card, and Calvin swooping that lead from Jordan.
Yeah.
He's 5 through 7. He is playing very well. I'll see if he keep it going into hole 8. It's tricky, but like you said last time, there's options, Christian.
Lots of options, forehand options, backhand options. We'll see what these guys go with. If you have a good forehand, I expect forehand dominant players to choose that for sure. The backhand Danheiser's there, but there is a lot of trouble on the early right side of the fairway, so you kind of have to miss it.
Calvin going
nice
high.
And safe here. It'll be a little right unless he gets a tree, and he gets a tree.
And a little trickle, too. Should be looking at a birdie. Grady trying to follow that up.
Not quite clean.
Yeah, I need just a little bit more Annie on that release.
Yeah.
Probably looking at a half
Or
go
to
at most.
Take it on the wide forehand line. None of these guys have tried, but I see that too.
Yeah, no, that definitely plays. Well,
there we go.
That'll play.
Perfect.
He's not missing that one.
Yeah.
Jordan?
Yeah, backhand on the wide line.
Oh, there we go.
This is looking good.
Yeah, that should help him keep pace with Calvin. And we'll check out our putts. Grady with the longest look here, getting butterfly razzed.
Come on.
Oh,
almost.
Yeah, good look there. Calvin from pin high right. Makes short work of that one.
Awesome. Yeah, these are great shots on this hole. Going 3 for 4 as a card is just great.
Yeah, there's a lot to miss. And they all did it very well. Jordan continuing the hot putting. And Colton, no problem on that one. Looks like Grady will be losing a stroke to the card as he drops in the bag on par.
I can't do that at all.
No?
No, not even close.
That's probably a good idea. There are those 3 birdies. Calvin still with that 1-stroke lead over JC. Grady with the par, losing a stroke to everybody as we head into 9. Man, one of the more luck-based holes out here, I feel like. I don't know. Could be wrong, though.
A little bit, but you got nobody to blame but yourself if you don't give it a chance, at least.
That's true.
And that can happen. You try to go straight at it. There's certainly stuff to hit. If you try to take this hyzer line and you kind of throw it too high and short, I mean, that's Calvin's fault.
Yeah, it is. That was not a great shot there. It's a scary birdie look. We'll see if he decides to take it. This is a better rip out of Colton.
Yeah, because he's putting it on the ground, so that it's either going to hit a tree and stop or skip through and be right where it is. It's a perfect shot.
Yeah, he did that very well. Jordan's going to try and copy. Looks close, but he's a little high, isn't he? Yeah.
He was a little high, yeah.
Grady. Interesting.
Going up the gut and missing left, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a putt from there.
There is, isn't there?
It's not necessarily a putt you should take.
And this is decision time for Calvin. And he's an engineer. He's smart.
Yeah, that was a very good decision.
My fellow engineer. There's Grady. Ooh, giving it a bid. Got a little comebacker. Jordan, he made this putt last time.
And he's going to have a little work.
Yeah, he had a tougher look that time. Had to kind of flex it there. Grady coming back up the hill for the par.
I just think it's mentally a difficult putt when you have a putt that isn't a guaranteed thing on a hole that is just a deuce hole.
Yeah, not wrong at all. Jordan coming back for his par.
Right.
There you go again. That's interesting.
It's tough. It's tough knowing, like, oh my God, stuff has already gone wrong, and it's tough to not think about it.
Yeah, like, why did I run that putt? I should have just laid up. I could be tapping in right now. Yep.
Yeah, totally.
Speaking of tapping in, though, there's Colton
There
for
we go.
birdie. Stroke on the card and 2 on Grady and Jordan.
Wow.
And there's that smart par out of Calvin. No regrets for him.
Nope. Got to take what the course gives you.
Absolutely true. And there are scores after 9. Calvin opening up a 2-stroke lead. Jordan is now tied with Colton, Grady lurking. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in part 2.